Hi folks, welcome back to the Hoard. It's about 20 to 2. You can see my batteries charged right there. Still February 24th, Monday, about 34 degrees, 36 degrees, probably about 2 degrees centigrade. Let's call it that and call it close enough. I was asked by one of my subscribers, the ATC champ, I believe. That's the person who asked the question. He asked about specifically this guy, this blue ATC70. I remember the story on this one. The others, it seems that I've forgot the stories, but this guy here came from a friend I knew from the flea market, a friend's son that I knew from the flea market. He had a son from a first marriage who stayed with his first wife, lived with the first wife. And I guess she raised him most of the way. And they would talk on the phone, and he would speak of this son frequently, saying that this kid was nuts. Anyway, the kid showed up here in the Hudson Valley in Dutchess County to live with his father, to spend some time with his father. And this was going back quite a few years ago. And he showed up in the Hudson Valley here and started fresh. He took out credit lines everywhere, and he was going to open up a flea market business and the whole bit. And he brought this from wherever he was from. I believe it was like Montana. So that's where I think this bike is originally from. Anyway, he shows up with this bike and a bunch of other crap. And at some point, he had a pit bull. They chewed the hell out of the poor thing. You can see it's chewed on both sides. The animal tore the seat off of it. I've since bought another seat. Also got to the front fender a bit. So I've had this thing running, and what I was going to do is kind of trim off where he chewed up on the plastic, and in the back here I was going to put, these things. I was going to dig up a set of these guys to put on it. It wouldn't be quite original, but chewed up isn't quite original either. It has run. I've ridden this thing. It hasn't run probably in, 15 years, 10, 15 years. But that one does run. And when I was asked a question about it, specifically the blue color, I only have one blue one. The others are red. And I had to dig my way to them. Occasionally I like to check on these bikes just to remind myself what I own, and specifically if I look at them and they're missing something and I could get a deal on whatever they're missing, I like that information fresh in my head, so I could get the parts when I could get them reasonable. Yeah, this is icy as heck. I'm going to try not to make one of these fall on my butt videos. I hear they go viral, but I really don't need to fall on my butt. Anyway, excuse the darkness if it begins to set in here. We actually have to go to the hidden hoard for me to show you these bikes. These bikes were moved down into the basement here back in the spring of '96. So they've been down here for 18 years, 16 years, I guess. 96, no, 18 years. These bikes have been down here for 18 years. So here they are. Yeah, I gotta climb in to show them to you. So here's the first one. You can kind of see the front of it going down the side. It appears to be in pretty nice shape. The seat looks good. Gas tank looks good. I don't know if it's gone crappy. The engine. This is an 84 according to the sticker. I don't know. Can I zoom in on that? The handy thing about those, there you go. I don't know, could you see that? So this one's an 84. I believe it's complete. The recoil's there and all the other stuff. I mean, this one's in nice shape. Here's the second one. Not sure what year it is. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get the camera in there to figure it out. But it too appears to be in pretty nice shape. That plastic almost looks like aftermarket. With the sticker and all, that's original. So, that's the second one. And there's the third one. Third one does not have an engine on it. Looks like it's an 82. Could I zoom in on that and actually show you? Where are we? There you go. Make a little more light, she'll focus. No, it's being difficult. Sorry, I don't want to make you guys nauseous, but maybe you could see it. There you go. You could see that it's an 82. I don't think I have the plastic for this one. And I think I remember where this one came from, the partial one here. I think it came from a friend of mine, Jim. And I think it came with a box of parts. And if you go further down, that other Honda there is a little 50. I think that's known as a CT50. You could kind of tell by the gas tank. So there we are, the hidden hoard. You know, let me leave the light on until I back out of here. There you go. So you guys will be able to see what falls on my head on my way out. So I either have to clean this place up or I have to lose a substantial amount of weight so I can find my toys. A lot of times when you guys ask questions, oh God, and I start looking around back here or start looking around in the hoard, I find other things that I've misplaced sometimes over the years. Like a while ago, I didn't even know there were 3 of them back there. I thought there were 2, with one of them being partial and the other one being complete. I didn't know there were 3. So that was a bit of a surprise. It was a while ago that I was futzing around back there and I discovered the additional one. You guys, you've seen the engine I've bought fairly recently. I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube for copyright. There's a box of parts here somewhere in this stack that I should dig out and figure out what's in them. I don't know if it's in that sharp box or where they are, but I think there were the engine parts for that partial one you guys saw there, and one would consider it not a big deal, but if the recoil starter is there and the flange, I'm going to use the word flange, that hooks the recoil starter to the engine, you know, holds it in place so that the recoil starter could grab the flywheel when you give it a pull. Anyway, that recoil starter and flange for these things are extremely valuable. We're talking like $100-150 worth of valuable. And it makes it easier if you can find, typically you can find an engine out there reasonable without the recoil starter and the flange. So if I already have one, then you put the two of them together and you get something else that's valuable. I mean, you roam around and you can't see it well, but there's a 50 or 70 cc engine sitting there and another hoard of engines on the rack here. I mean, my basement is amazing. If I ever pass on and you guys find out about it, you really want to be the first one at the garage sale. I mean, just hoots of engines and everything else down here. I mean, half this stuff I don't even know about. So, all right, guys. Thanks for watching. For those of you who prayed that I didn't have the hoard fall on my head, thank you for praying for that. I appreciate not getting hit in the head with my own hoard. Thanks for watching, commenting, subscribing. Remember to keep your tires and feet and tracks down. Remember to keep your head, your steering bars, your head, your handlebars, and your steering wheel up. We'll catch you on the next episode of The Hoard. Till then, remember to live, love, and have a great time. And once again, thanks for watching, commenting, and subscribing. Bye now.